Hi guys, my name is A40, Aiden Axton, and I run Streamies. And I opened this little page thing so that I could show some people how to make stuff in wrestling because I feel like people are starting to become overpriced with things. And I'm just gonna show you how to do it. Especially with renders. Renders are starting to get um pricey for no reason. Like I don't know. Like I don't think it's right to charge $1 for something you can make in like 5 minutes. So you want to open Roblox Studio, and you want to get a plugin that inserts a character. So you can go like, you can go here. They changed this. Where is it? Yeah, you go here, and then you go. Where's plugins? Where's plugins? Plugins. Hello. All right, plugins. All right, and then you can go character inserter. All right, and then click one of these. I don't know, but this is the one I have. Okay, so then you want to type in their username and check this off. You don't want that. And R6, it has to be R6. All right, the reason is because you need it to spawn at 030. So if you don't spawn it at 030, and I spawn at camera position, it's gonna spawn wherever the hell this is. So you want to turn that off. Spawn it at 030. All right. So this is what you want to do. So you want to you want to right click your model, save and export as OBJ. All right. And you want to save it as, I don't know, name it something. But I already have my model saved, so. All right. Next thing you want to do, since everything's in your files already, you want to download C4D, which I'll link in the description. And you're going to open C4D. Okay, and you're going to go to the top left, File. Okay, go down, 3, Merge. Okay, once you click Merge, I'm going to give you guys a rig as well. That's also going to be in the description. And it's going to be called C4D rig. Okay, and then you're going to get this pop-up. Just click Close. All right, now you have this, okay? And you want to get to this side by going to this little circle right here, and you can rotate, you can move around, you can zoom in using your left click. Okay, and you're just dragging it around. So then you want to go to the right over here and click, you see null, you want to click this dot right here and make it red so that this disappears. Okay, the next step that you want to do is go back to merge, which is on the top left, go down 3 and insert your model. Okay, it's gonna be a 3D object, so it's gonna be whatever name it is, .obj. So then once you double click it and insert it, you want to see the scale, make it 100, and then falling angle 0. Okay, just copy my my things if you don't already have it. So then it's gonna spawn this like little transparent thing. Okay, what you want to do is go into, you want to double click these little texture things. Okay, these are your texture things down here. Double click it, turn off transparency and alpha. Okay, and then do you see this little texture thing right here? You want to click the 3 dots on the right and find the matching name. So because this A41 diff, I'm going to put A41 diff there. See, that's going to spawn in my texture. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for all of these. Alright, once you've loaded this in, you're probably going to see this. So it's kind of like phasing, but all you want to do is remove the outer layer. So now it just becomes like, it just becomes black. Alright, so remove that too. And now you want to go to the right, or you can go here. It doesn't matter. Go to char text and put in the skin. So my skin was A41 diff, so I'm going to put A41 diff. It might be handle 1, it could be anything, but just make sure it looks something like this. There's a face on the top right, and there's just a bunch of skin stuff. So now you have your model, okay? So if you have anything on your torso, first things first, you got to identify which part that is. So the necklace is handle 2, so I'm going to drag it maybe into torso attachments, right? Because I don't want it to turn with the head. And you can put the rest of these into the head attachments. All right, so now if I were to rotate, so all you want to do is click this little square thing, and you want to go click the rotate button, and you can go left and right. You can go like this, you do whatever. All right, and you can do the same with all of these, except you have to do it with the little move thing. This is the only way you can do it. If you do it like this, it's not gonna look that good. Okay, so now we're gonna get to actually doing the render. So what you want to do is you can turn it a little bit. I don't really like doing it straight, but you can. It's your render. But let's just go like this, and then we'll just do something like we'll do something basic like this. Like he's just standing there. You gotta spread his legs a little bit open by moving these. Put those out. A rule of renders that I want to say is that, do you see how this joint, like the corner of the shoulder isn't like connected with the corner of the torso? You should always make sure that they're at least like touching, because there's some renders, I'll put an example on screen, they just look super awkward if they're not touching. So we'll bring this down so it's level. But yeah, that's like probably like one of the rules I have for renders. But you know, if you don't do it, it's fine. Some renders can look good without it, but I just feel like it makes sense if it's like if it's like this. Cause I wouldn't want my shoulder to be detached from my torso. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Now you wanna turn your head a little bit. You can go like go like this, like that. We can look down. But another rule with the render making is you always want to be like facing the camera. So like if this were off, I want to be facing the camera. Like if I started taking my render from here, the lighting is gonna mess up. So it has to be like straight on with this camera in the back. See the little green white thing? Always has to be like that. All right. So now what you want to do is zoom in a little bit. Okay, so once you finish posing, you want to go into edit render settings. It's the little gear thing, and then you want to go to save and make sure this is PNG. So you PNG and then turn this on, alpha channel on. Okay, and then you want to go here, and this will actually make the picture. So this one, and it'll render in like that. Then you want to go to save as on the top left as file. Make this PNG, make sure alpha channel is on, like that, and click OK. And you can name whatever you want to be. So video render, I don't know. Okay, once you have that, now you want to go into paint.net. Okay, so now that you've entered your thing into paint.net, you want to like get this tool, rectangle select, and kind of just crop it. Or if you're like, if you want to do it Rodiva style, you can go like this. But for guys, you usually just want to go like this. It's also a lot easier for graphics makers if you make your renders smaller like this. So I'll crop it a little bit better. So we'll go like that. Click this little button, and then you want to do save as, and then just click save, and yeah, you can replace it. And that's how you make a render. So you should probably stop paying so much money.